What is going on, my friends? Welcome back to another video of Dynasty Warriors Origins. So previously we left off actually meeting this guy right here named Shushu. I call him Shushu. But right now we're going to try to gather some information on a brand new character, which basically we're trying to look for a strategist who this guy over here is actually recommending that we go and talk to, so that he can help Liu Bei in his conquest and, you know, just kind of steer us towards the right direction, right? Hang on real quick. What is this? Okay, let me see what that was actually. I feel like I haven't really done anything. That's okay. Attack strength by 10%. Health recovery when using a mute button. Restores a small amount of health when it runs out. It's 50% or higher. Ooh. And what do I have right now? Defense and health by 20%. I think those are okay for now. But yeah, anyways guys, welcome back. That's what we're going to be doing right now. We're going to go ahead and get this going and see who this sleeping dragon, or now that we know that it's Zhuge Liang, we're going to go see if he actually wants to join us. So alright, let's do this.
The other day, I told Lord Liu Bei about Zhuge, Liang, and Pang Tong. I wanted to help his lordship in any way I could. But now I'm worried they'll be angry at me for doing so. You see, they're quite, well, they've become hermits, in essence. Most men seize every opportunity to show off their talents and knowledge, however modest. But those two are different. Unless it's for a cause they care about, they prefer to keep their talents to themselves. But I'm certain that if they got to know Lord Liu Bei, they'd gladly abandon their hermit lifestyles to serve him and his cause. It's not simply that Lord Liu Bei cares about us. He wants to earn our trust, to be the man we can turn to when we need help. He's no sage, I admit that. But if there was ever a man fit to rule the world and be loved by all of his subjects, it's Lord Liu Bei. And if he is the man I believe him to be, then I have no doubt he would win Zhuge, Liang, and Pang Tong to his side. I have chosen to devote my life to his cause, so perhaps they will too.
But fortune was on our side. To find Lord Zhuge Liang's hermitage so quickly. Well, I did not expect that.
And they say this fellow's even sharper than Shishu. Now that will be something to behold.
It certainly will. But brother, are we certain that this is the right move? Shishu's guidance has been invaluable. It doesn't seem right to cast him aside for a stranger.
That's kind of true.
It was Shishu who suggested I do so in the first place. He told me that Lord Zhuge Liang was the man I needed in order to accomplish my goals. It would be an insult to ignore his counsel. So, we will go together to find this great strategist and ask for his help. We will be gone some time. The castle is in your hands while we are gone. Thank you. I'm determined not to let this opportunity go to waste.
Yeah, that's kind of true. I mean, like, we're trying to get 2 other strategists, but Shushu's already a strategist himself, so. In low spirits, when he returned from his trip to see Zhuge Liang. So they did not meet. Oh.
Do not look so glum, brother. He may not have been home, but we did leave him a message. I am certain he'll come to us, sooner rather than later.
Yeah, after all, Liu Bei himself went to him for a visit. Zhuge Liang's bound to return the favor after a gift like that.
I think you may be overselling the value of my presence. I'm sure Lord Zhuge Liang has good reasons for not seeing us right away. We just need to be patient and wait him out.
Yeah, man, we got Shushu. We'll be fine. Okay.
Have you heard? They say there's a dragon living up in the mountains of Jing province.
Dragon? I heard it was a phoenix or something like that.
They're always talking about Zhuge Liang and the Phoenix, which is Pangtong. Everybody knows him.
Ah, there you are. I was hoping to ask you something. This is just an idle thought. A hypothetical, if you will. Imagine that you found out someone you cared for was in grave danger. If it meant saving that person, would you be willing to sacrifice something very, very important to you? A dream, perhaps? Or an aspiration? Something that gave your life meaning?
Oh man, huh?
Yeah, I see. Yes, I suppose it does sound rather outlandish. As I said, it was just a thought. I suppose it's the men who can act decisively, regardless of the choice being made, that end up having a true effect on the world. I suppose it just goes to show that I'm out of my depth. A decision half made is no decision at all, and indecisiveness only ever leads to regret. Forgive me. When you are around, it seems I can't help but burden you with such matters. Disregard everything I said.
Hey, how long has it been since we left that message for Zhuge Liang? We hear anything yet?
No. There's been no sign of a reply. Perhaps he still hasn't returned to the Hermitage. Or perhaps something has befallen him. Brother, I think it might be a good idea to pay his home another visit.
Huh? What is it, brother?
It's nothing. Pay me no heed. Let's do as Guan Yu suggests, and visit Lord Zhuge Liang's residence again.
At night.
That Zhuge Liang still isn't there. Something strange, I tell you. What's he playing at?
I don't understand it either. Could it be that he's trying to avoid our brother?
He's certainly testing our patience. And what in heaven's name does he hope to achieve by doing so? I've had just about enough of this.
Whatever is going on, it's too early to tell for sure. Let's give him a few more days, and then try again. But if Lord Zhuge Liang really doesn't want to meet us, perhaps it would be better for all our sakes to give up now. What do you think, Shishu?
If Zhuge Liang had no interest in meeting you, he would have made that clear the first time you came.
Shishu? Hey, Shishu. What's wrong? You've been acting strange recently, like you've got the weight of the world on your shoulders.
No, Forgive me, Lord Liu Bei. I can't. That is to say, I am unable to continue to serve you. I am very sorry.
What? What are you saying?
I'm sorry, but I cannot explain why. All I can say is, I have to leave for the sake of my elderly mother.
For your mother? I see. I can see in your eyes that if you had your way, you would rather stay here. But let me commend you on making a brave decision. Such filial piety is to be admired, especially in this day and age. I won't try to change your mind. Rather, if there's anything I can do to help you and your family, name it. If it is in my power, it will be done.
My lord, thank you for having given me the opportunity to serve you. It was an honor beyond what my humble talents deserved. I wish you luck in your future campaigns.
Damn, really? He just leaving like that?
Oh, it's you. I'll be leaving Xinye soon. I wanted to thank you for everything that you've done for me. I can tell you, but no one else. A short while ago, I received a message from one of Cao Cao's men. It was an invitation to join his council. But that wasn't all. It also said that my mother was under the protection of Cao Cao's army. At first blush, that sounds reassuring, doesn't it? But I knew immediately what it really meant. She is their hostage. But Lord Liu Bei would have tried to do something to help, and I don't want him to be distracted any further from his true mission. Like everyone else here, I only wanted to serve Lord Liu Bei. But that, it seems, is an aspiration, a dream I must give up. Perhaps this is the selfish choice, but I agonized over it for days, and now that I have made the decision, I cannot regret it. Still, I would like to ask you for one last favor. Will you look after Lord Liu Bei? He is a great man, and I truly believe he will unite the land. Thank you. Knowing that is great comfort to me. Though my serving Cao Cao may make us enemies on the battlefield, in my heart, we will always be friends. I hope you will continue to follow your true path.
Easy to lose your way in the mountains of Xinye, so never go out at night without a light to guide
Damn, well
you.
that sucks.
I'm telling you, I don't like it. Why do we have to keep crawling back to him?
If it's a show of sincerity he wants, we've given him more than he could possibly need. It's high time he showed us something in return.
You can stay here if you like, but I am going to his hermitage. How many times do I have to say it? I'm not so grand that I've become too proud to beg. In the end, I'm just an officer in the employ of Liu Biao. I have no power of my own. I'm the same man I was when we first set out from Yo. Back then, did you think we were so important that wise men would come running at our call?
No, but...
Shishu said that if Lord Zhuge Liang truly did not want to meet us, he would have said so the first time we came calling. But he hasn't refused us yet, has he? Not outright. Which means we're obligated to keep trying until he does. He will eventually give us his reply one way or another. Now that we've lost Shishu, our need for a military strategist is greater than ever. Someone with talent who we can truly rely on. That's more important than our time or our pride. So please support me in this, both of you, for a little while longer.
You are a tenacious visitor, I will give you that. But what prompts a great officer like you to keep knocking on the door of a humble hermit like myself?
Hermit?
You are the sleeping dragon.
He's literally the sleeping dragon, damn. Always,
The genius whose
never
grand
around.
plans can topple
Always
legions
sleeping
and
somewhere.
make provinces into empires. I, Liu Bei, am here to ask for your help and wisdom.
Well, you'll need to be a bit more specific than that. Speak plainly, without the flattery, if you could.
You mouthy little...
That's enough, Zhangfei. Fine. I'll dispense with the formality. We can speak plainly with each other. As equals. Simply put, I have a mission, and you can help me. I've staked my life on a great endeavor, and will do anything to see it through. But I can't do it by myself. I need help.
A great endeavor?
I'll build a world where people can live as they wish.
I see. But again, that's not very specific. For starters, what does it mean to live as you wish? How different would this world of yours be? After all, living as you wish isn't that hard. Look at me. I refuse to serve any man, and here I am, living as I please in the mountains.
But you are the exception. The reality is, few people have your choices. And many die without ever finding a dream, let alone achieving it. Even I had to live many years before my eyes finally opened to what I wanted to achieve. An embarrassing admission, I know.
Then tell me this. If some men live as they please, and some men don't, what is it that divides them?
War, chaos, and anarchy keep men from their dreams. A trite answer, I know, but true nonetheless. Constant war leads to ruin and poverty narrows a man's world until it is a prison. If we can offer a helping hand and lift up those in need, it's sure to eventually lead to something better. And even if it doesn't, surely there's no harm in trying.
So, you want to put an end to the turmoil across the land. Is that your dream, Lord Liu Bei?
I don't know. Yes, I suppose so. But it's not that simple. If peace were merely the absence of turmoil, I could stop fighting Lord Cao Cao today and achieve it.
Brother.
But Lord Cao Cao only sees the distant future. He doesn't see the destruction that he leaves in his wake. All the men, women, and children who died having never found their dreams. All those lives cut down, sacrifices to his grander vision. I see the righteousness of Lord Cao Cao's cause, and I understand the sacrifices. But even so, I cannot accept them. Laugh if you want. I know that what I'm saying seems like the selfish desires of a child.
Maybe so. But still, if you were determined to achieve such things with your own hands, then I wouldn't call it selfishness. I'd call it purpose.
Purpose.
Cao Cao has chosen the road of conquest and control. He uses the sword to end turmoil, and the rule of reason to impose peace. It's the most obvious path, logical and clear-sighted. The best way, even. But inevitably, it demands many sacrifices. On the other hand, your way, Lord Liu Bei, is the way of a king. You put the people first, and refuse to abandon anyone along the way. But it is also foolishness. A fantasy woven out of clouds and good intentions. No wonder you don't know how to go about it.
Yes. But can you help me? How can I make it a reality?
How? By bringing the entire land under your rule. Then, and only then, can you shape it into the world you desire.
And how do I do that?
The Longzong plan. Divide and conquer. Drive Cao Cao and Sun Quan apart and make this a three-sided war. I will show you how.
Where's Lord Liu Bei? Is he with Lord Zhuge Liang again?
Yes. Ever since he brought Lord Zhuge Liang back here. They've been holed up together, talking day and night. He said he feels like a fish who's finally found water. All his vague ideas for a better world are being hammered into solid plans. I don't think I've ever seen our brother look happier.
That's all well and good. But what exactly are they talking about every day? I don't like it. Not one bit. We stood by him through thick and thin ever since Yo.
I'm not sure I like it either. But as much as we'd like to, we cannot help him with this. He needs more than we can offer. We don't know what advice this Lord Zhuge Liang is giving our brother, or what plans they're hatching. All we can do is watch and wait.
I'd be like, let's go try to find some people to join us. While he's doing all that planning and, you know?
I remember Xinye, and how Lord Xuesu seemed to control the battle at will. I've never seen anything like it.
Now, if a man as smart as him says Lord Zhuge Liang is even better, then who am I to deny it? Our army had everything but the sharp-minded council needed to guide us. If Lord Liu Bei has found the missing piece in this military strategist, there'll be nothing to stop him from achieving the unimaginable. I thought you would. They say that one great strategist is worth 10 million men on the battlefield, and they might be right at that. Even as a humble warrior, it will be a thrill to fight under a military strategist of such genius. How will Lord Zhuge Liang use me? What will my role be? I can't wait to find out.
It's you. How long has it been? Yes, it has. You look well. We studied weaponry together, remember? I'm Yue Ying of Mian'an. I heard you had become a vassal of Lord Liu Bei, so I thought I'd take the opportunity to come see you again. The fact is, I recently entered Lord Liu Bei's service myself, which makes us allies and comrades. You see...
Lord Zhuge Liang wishes to speak with you. He wants to talk to you about plans for the next battle. We have sent out scouts, but so far there have been no reports of any approaching armies. That's all I was ordered to tell you. Please, come with me to the castle.
Lord Zhuge Liang. Come on, let's go.
Alright, come on, we're getting serious, guys. Come on.
In the next battle, we expect the enemy to attack with a large force, which means we will need to defeat them with wits.
Whoa, hold on, slow down there. What's this next battle? Who's going to be attacking? And when?
Forgive me. I left out some key information. Cao Cao's forces will soon march against us.
But we routed Cao Cao's army some time ago, and we haven't seen any sign of attack from them since. What makes you think they're coming now?
Jing is a key territory for any conqueror. And because Lord Liu Bei stands in direct opposition to Cao Cao's ideals, he is his natural enemy. Being fought off once will not be enough to break their spirit. They will come again for the kill, so long as the opportunity remains. Taking into account their losses in the last battle, I believe they should be more or less ready to make their move.
Are you sure? That would be remarkably persistent of them.
I doubt they'll give up. Not until you kneel before Cao Cao. They've eliminated the remnants of Yuan Shao's forces, and the situation in Hubei has stabilized. There is little reason for them to hold back.
So Lord Zhuge Liang, how might we defeat Cao Cao's forces?
We establish a position at Boangpo to defend against the enemy. It is complex terrain with natural obstacles, perfect for fire traps and ambushes to confuse their advance.
But their army will be closing in mass. It is hard to believe a trick or two would put a stop to that.
Well, I'm interested. Let's see how far our master strategist can turn things around for us. By the way, I was wondering about something. Who are you?
Forgive me for the lack of introductions. This is my wife, Yue Ying.
What?
What the hell?
It is a pleasure to meet you. I will be serving Lord Liu Bei alongside my husband. Although inventing things is my main interest, I'm also a capable fighter. My role will be to make sure his plans go smoothly on the battlefield.
Whoa, wait. Did you both know about this?
Yes.
We did. Come to think of it, maybe you weren't there when we heard.
The pleasure is ours, Lady Yue Ying.
Zhao Yun, you're okay with this? Hey, I know you've got something to say about all this, don't you?
Thank you for the welcome. I have heard much of your exploits. I will do whatever I can to assist my husband and everyone here.
We appreciate it. I, for one, am glad to have another ally we can depend upon.
Battle of Bo Wang Pao. Now, no, I kind of just want to go ahead and jump in it.
I made to test the man, but he clearly knows how to govern.
This part has had like so much story already. We thought we had gained a strategist in Susu. We ended up losing him, but now we finally got the sleeping dragon. So, okay, this is gonna be crazy.
Yes.
Okay. Bo Wang Po, they're led by Xiao Dun. Okay, damn, this map looks pretty crazy. There's like 4 different ways to kind of get across. Are clearly not in our favor. In one fell swoop, the enemy's main force and concentrated in the center of the battlefield. Okay. Assault long enough the chance to present itself. When it's time, our forces will pull back. I see.
Good.
Yes.
Yes.
Fire attack. Okay, I see. Okay, I think I know what we gotta do. So we definitely gotta cover so Xiao Yun has to stay in the center. I gotta go with let's go with Sung Fei. Yeah, Sung Fei. I wanna hit that south base all the way to the I guess the southwest. Yeah, so let's go ahead and do it.
Time for Cheng Fei of Yan to make an appearance.
Definitely take out that first base with Sung Fei and then head up to Guan Yu.
Once we take G,
Okay, come
the
on, come on.
supremacy of Cao Cao will be close at hand. To battle! Cut down all who stand in our way!
I believe in the wisdom and bravery of my people. We will stop the rampage of Cao Cao's forces together.
Now, our central forces will block the enemy advance. Meanwhile, the flanks are to capture critical locations and prepare for our plans. As long as everyone does their job, victory is all but certain. Let us take the first step toward bringing about Lord Liu Bei's rule.
I guess it's time to see if Zhuge Liang is as great as everyone says he is.
It is just as Lord Zhuge Liang said. Archers, let your arrows fill the sky.
Take this!
Oh, what the heck?
The enemy officer
ambush here.
has been defeated.
We won't last long with these arrows raining down on us.
Is ours.
Let's go!
Okay, now we gotta head over to C immediately.
And take out their commanders! Let's march!
Next, we have to capture the base in the forest. All of this is a bit too precise for my liking.
Start the advance! Now!
Alright! It's time to head out and do my part! They've taken that location.
Alright, come on. Sorry about that, guys.
Time to attack! It's taken. We take it back. Tell the rear guard to move forward. Begin the advance.
Go on.
Okay, so H is looking pretty good. I gotta go assist.
Lord Eugene, we should head to defend the base.
I can't understand your reasoning, but it is crucial to defend the base. I have no objections.
Begin the advance.
We got a little bit of time still. Come on.
With all my might. Let's do that. Take that. All my might.
Okay, now we gotta go to D.
The enemy officer has been
Come on, come on. Go to D first.
You are a swift and deadly warrior.
Now, the way is clear. We will now assault the strongholds from the north and capture them.
Oh man, I think we already lost it.
Let's go. All right. We've drawn them in far enough. Fall back as planned. Take this. Let's go. Take this.
Just as Lord Zhuge Liang said, their defenses are weak. It is as if he has accounted for every twist and turn the battle might take.
I accept your challenge. I'll show no mercy. This will have to turn the tables.
Oh, I think he got the same weapon as we do.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
We did as we were told, but apparently our allies aren't ready. Guess we'll have to wait a bit.
The enemy is on the back foot. Soldiers, this is it. Let us rip into their lines. Start the advance.
The center of their formation looks to be unraveling. Concentrate our troops there.
Nah, Napoleon. Oh.
The time is right. Go.
Nice. I gotta get down there now.
So, the trap is ready. The time has come to set the plan into motion. With your might, I am certain you will see it done.
And face me. Take this. Take this.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Time to act. The enemy officer has been defeated.
I'll end this. Take that. All my might. Good eye.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Time to act. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Go on.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's give it to them.
There we go.
Coming at you.
I claim another victory in the name of my brother. This position has been secured. Now it is time to carry out the plan.
here. So we've been lured
The enemy officer.
Our reserves will not reach us here.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Yeah, we took him out
The enemy officer
immediately.
has
God
been
dang.
defeated.
That's what they were after. How could I have let them deceive me?
The enemy officer
The plan's
been
aim
defeated.
has been achieved.
I think we got it.
Now, the rest is down to our warriors. May you all fare well in battle.
Let's go.
There is now a way to victory. Charge them head on and push into their main camp. Forward march!
Take this! That Zhuge Liang, I guess he isn't all that bad. Maybe I ought to give him some credit.
We've got comrades currently engaged. Let's go give them our support. Let us advance.
The enemy
Pull
officer
back for now.
has been defeated.
However, we shall meet in battle again.
That an officer? You must be kidding.
Damn, we're literally taking him out. I don't know if I should have taken that little base on the right side right there.
Let's go. The enemy officer has been defeated.
There we go. Trust in my skill. Keep the pace up.
Literally wipe everybody out like that. That's crazy.
What are you waiting for? Let's get this fight started! We cannot just concede defeat and run. No, we have to strike back.
Attack. Take this. Looking rough. To that. Take this.
Let's give it to them.
All my might. With all my might. Looking rough. Whoa. Let's go. Predictable. That an officer? You must be kidding. All my might.
Let's give it to them.
All my might. Yes, that an officer? You must be kidding. All my might. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Infested.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Oh, this is the guy that we gotta go after.
Challenge you.
this guy's gone. Like, he's literally surrounded now. That's crazy. Yeah, let's go ahead and break down his defense real quick. That does a lot of damage, by the way. Like, a huge chunk just goes away right there. Alright, later.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I can't believe it. We outnumbered them by far, and yet Lord Cao Cao must be informed about Liu Bei's new strategist immediately.
All of you, thank you for following Zhuge Liang's plan and seeing it through. This victory has been the result of strength matched with wisdom. This will likely slow down Cao Cao's forces, so we can plan our defense of Jing province in the meantime.
Oh, okay. Yeah, man, all these weapons have like some pretty cool skill combos. There we go, we're leveling up.
Incredible. I cannot believe we won. Lord Cao Cao was not holding back. If we were by ourselves, we would have been well on our way to retreat. But now...
I hope I was able to show some of what I am capable of.
You did. I can now see why Brother regards you so highly.
Yes, well, fine. I'll consider you on par with Shishu.
That is more than I could ask for. I wish to build good relations with all of you here. A strategist acts as the mind of an army. But we are powerless without capable limbs. And warriors such as you, who have assisted Lord Liu Bei for so long, are a necessary part of the plans I've laid towards our ultimate victory. Now, do excuse me. I must see to some post-battle matters.
You know, he may be a schemer, but the way he flatters people might be a bit like brother. But only a tiny bit.
Okay, speak to Guan Yu. Sorry guys, I was eating a little bit.
Have you heard? They say there's a dragon living up...
There is something we must tell you. We have heard that Lord Liu Biao fell ill a few days ago. His condition appears to be quite serious.
I mean, he is getting pretty old. They say he doesn't have a lot of time. Yes, one can't help but think back to what happened with Tao Qin.
Back then, he refused the offer of governorship, which eventually led to Louis Bu taking over Shu province. But now that Lord Zhuge Liang is our strategist, I wonder if Brother's answer will be different this time around.
So, you wish for me to take over as Jing's leader?
Cao Cao currently controls the entirety of Hebei and will continue to focus on invading Jing. Should he succeed, no one in the land will have the strength to oppose him. Now that Lord Liu Biao has fallen ill, you may be the only one who can defend the province from Cao Cao, my lord.
But...
Given the circumstances, perhaps I should be more blunt. Taking Jing is a way for us to put a stop to Cao Cao's advance. But at the same time, it will be a first step toward a greater goal. Once Jing is under our control, let us go on and obtain Yi. It is a region of complex terrain and fertile soil, making it particularly important. Liu Jiang, who currently rules Yi, is known to be generous, but he lacks the boldness and decisiveness needed to protect his subjects. My lord, if you were to decide to rule both Yi and Jing, the common folk would accept it with open arms. By taking both provinces and allying ourselves with Sun Quan, who controls Jiangdong, our faction's strength will be on par with Cao Cao's.
This guy's making like some pretty good pointers right there.
I won't deny that I hope to one day control the entire realm. That will require me to stand up against Lord Cao Cao. And I recognize the logic in your plan, which will see Lord Cao Cao, Lord Sun Quan, and myself sharing power, splitting the realm into 3. But I cannot and will not steal Jing away from the rightful successor of Lord Liu Biao, not when he has treated us so well. Instead, we ought to support him while he is ill. I would be willing to take over the administration of the province, but taking Jing for myself would not be my way. That is but a betrayal of trust, and it is not something I wish to do.
Of course. Then I will not force this upon you.
You aren't going to attempt to convince me?
I was sure you were going to say as much from the beginning. However, this will limit our options. It may make our path much more arduous.
I do not care. There cannot be anything more difficult than betraying my own principles.
I understand.
Zhuge Liang's like, damn, this guy's gonna be hard to work with. His son Liu Kang went on to succeed him, leaving Liu Bei with the task of guiding the young leader. Meanwhile, Cao Cao was personally leading his great army toward Jing province. So they're coming for us.
You know, this might be weird for me to say, but I'm actually glad that Liu Song took over for Liu Biao. Well, Zhuge Liang tried to talk brother into succeeding Liu Biao, but he said no. It just goes to show that he's still the same man as ever. One who sticks to his principles. We might have talked about this before, but you know how our responsibilities have changed a lot, right? But brother, his heart hasn't changed since the very beginning. His decision made that obvious. That's the kind of man I want to support. He has charisma, something I suppose every leader needs to have. And so, he needs to be careful to maintain it. Anyway, even though we may not have a big plan in mind like brother or Zhuge Liang, let's keep moving forward through sheer grit and effort. Ha! You haven't changed a bit either, have you? I like that. Right then, let's go give that bastard Cao Cao something to sweat about.
Easy to lose your way in the mountains of Xingye, so never go out at night without a light to guide you.
We've been doing a lot of stuff here in this little area, Xingye. We're just kind of just going back and forth.
I hear Lord Liu Bei refused Lord Liu Biao's offer of ruling Jing province. I still cannot say what the best option would have been. Would it not have been better if Lord Liu Bei had ruled Jing, if only temporarily, to gather everyone to fight against Cao Cao? With a massive army advancing toward us, would that not have been the best option? I cannot see Lord Liu Song being up for a fight. I had a feeling you may be thinking the same thing. Still, I am also somewhat glad that things have gone this way. Lord Liu Bei is a man who brings honor to these lands. That is why so many are willing to follow him. For me, it was witnessing how he risks his life to see justice done that won my loyalty. If he had changed his ways and taken Jing from Lord Liu Song, perhaps his followers would have deserted him. Such a choice could have ruined all that he's built up over the years. But whatever the case, it is our duty as his retainers to keep him safe. No matter how formidable our adversary, we'll show no fear.
Shishu, why are you here?
Lord Liu Bei.
You have come to call for our surrender, have you not? As a messenger of Cao Cao?
I see you have not changed, Zhuge Liang. You see through it all, even without a word. Lord Liu Cong has already surrendered to Cao Cao's forces. He supposedly promised that he would hand you over.
Damn.
No. No matter how great of a strategy Zhuge Liang puts into motion, the moment Lord Liu Cong switched his alliance, you lost. And while this may be unexpected coming from your enemy's messenger, Lord Liu Bei, I beg of you, you must escape. You will have more opportunities as long as you stay alive.
Shishu is correct, my lord. Although, that is not to say it is impossible to defend Xinye while fending off Cao Cao's army.
You're saying there's a way?
Indeed. We can use the people of Xinye as decoys to lure the enemy forces into the castle. There, we crush them.
That will not do.
Damn, he's literally saying all of this in front of the strategist stuff.
By employing such tactics, we would be robbing the people of Xinye of the ability to decide their own fates.
Which is why I said that Shishu is correct. Quickly abandoning the castle and running is probably our best option.
Right. Okay. Let's do that. I appreciate your warning, Shishu. We can now hope to live to fight another day.
You are too kind. Though I may not be able to leave Cao Cao's service, I wish to be with you in spirit. And that is why I will not provide strategies to him. Not now or ever.
Wait, what?
I might not be able to advise you directly, but there must be other ways in which I can help.
No. Any subterfuge of that kind would only be a detriment. Instead, would you be willing to help us plan our next move?
You want me to help you plan?
Abandoning the castle is one thing, but getting away safely is another, and requires us to prepare some sort of strategy. And, with your wisdom, I am certain that we can make that strategy even better. There is no need to worry. If you make but a small contribution, Cao Cao will not notice.
You really haven't changed, have you? Fine. A small contribution it shall be. I trust you shall utilize it to aid Lord Liu Bei's cause.
Damn, this man wants to join the team, man. He just can't. They got his mama hostage.
I'm all prepared and ready to go. I think I'm getting used to abandoning castles and running away.
I am sorry.
You need not to
dang it.
worry, brother. All we need to do is survive. Just like we've always done.
Right. We will protect you and your family with every bit of our strength.
I suppose I can't afford to waver now. Especially with my brothers cheering me up. All right. Let's go. We are all going to survive this.
My lord! My lord! I'm grateful to see you. Some of the peasants here escaped from Cao Cao's invading forces. Others, barred from their castle since Governor Liu Song's surrender. They've endured much difficulty. They've nowhere else to turn. We humbly ask for your guidance.
Bringing them along would inevitably slow our march's pace. Just advise them to avoid any rash acts. Cao Cao's forces are unlikely to raise a hand to peasants who have shown no resistance.
Damn, this is crazy. Because Liu Bei don't like
Zhuge
that.
Liang. The Longzong plan required the acquisition of Jing province.
Huh. My lord?
And now, I have taken Jing province. It would be truly strange to suggest relinquishing it now.
My apologies. Indeed, a kingdom is more than land. It is those who call it home who are truly vital. And you have indeed taken Jing province. So, let us combine our abilities to overcome hardship and discover the way forward. To your kingdom, Lord Liu Bei.
Forgive me, everyone. I wish for them to accompany us. That is my desire.
He's like, he's being very decisive now. Tendence was repaid as soldiers and peasants alike joined his fleeing flock. Their flight to the south was a slow one, and soon they found themselves able to hear the stomping feet of Cao Cao. Damn.
Our advance is far too slow. We need to put some distance between us and Cao Cao's forces, but at this rate, they'll catch up to us. The cause is fairly obvious.
I cannot just leave those who came to me seeking help.
Yes, I understand that. And it is my job to do something about our current predicament.
Well said.
I will now head to Jiangxia. The governor there, Lord Liu Qi, owes me a favor. We may be able to ask him for protection.
A favor, eh? Just what kind of scheme did you pull?
Oh, it was nothing really. Lord Guan Yu, I would like you to accompany me to Jiangxia. We will borrow his troops, then return to escort Lord Liu Bei.
Very well. Zhao Fei, Zhao Yun, take care of Liu Bei until I return.
Of course.
With my life.
Thank you. All of you. My life is in your hands.
There you are, Zuluan. I see you are still with Liu Bei, assisting him in his struggle to stop Cao Cao. That is good. But what is going on? What is Liu Bei trying to do by taking this many commoners with him as he flees? Impossible. Cao Cao's army will inevitably catch up to them. Whatever his reason is, this will most likely end in a great deal of casualties. Why will he not run and leave the people behind? Even Cao Cao would not attack commoners who are away from their lord. And why would they not try to leave Liu Bei? This many individuals displaying such loyalty to one man at the risk of their own lives, that is absurd. I had only thought of Liu Bei as a simple tool, but... What? Spreading his beliefs and dragging his people into war. Huh. I suppose that is befitting of what people usually call a hero. And as with all so-called heroes, wherever Liu Bei goes, destruction and violence follow. No matter the words they use to glorify their cause, in the end, each of them sacrifices people for their goals. And judging from how dire this current situation is, perhaps he is even more dangerous than Cao Cao.
Damn, this guy's like low-key trying to switch on us or something.
Cao Cao's army has caught up. So, what will Liu Bei do now? Cling on to his conviction, accept the casualties, and continue on. I shall watch carefully.
Alright, let's go. Let's do it. And actually, before we do this, let me see if I got any stronger weapons. 266, 265, 270, and I think right now I have everything set up. 290, nice. I have everything set up to like show me like the strongest. I think it's filtered by by order of acquisition. Never mind. By attack power. There we go. So 292. Interesting. So yeah, we got some pretty strong weapons now here. Marauding Serpent. Boost Musu gauge by boost attack by 30% for a limited time when you successfully perform a perfect evade. Bravery upon defeating an officer. I wonder if we should do this one for now. Let's try this. 290, that's a lot of power. I mean, I guess it wasn't that much of a difference. Well, yeah, it's not really that much of a difference. Ballistic staff. I'll just keep that one. That's my favorite weapon so far. Alright, let's do this.
Shall we start? I'm grateful.
So let's go ahead and I guess proceed with maybe it's all you.
I fight so that honor may carry the day.
I'm counting on you.
I carry the very future of our realm. A future Liu Bei's wife strove to protect.
What
And
the
I
heck?
shall protect him with my life. Let us go. Whatever it takes.
We must get to Lord Liu Bei. Come on! That name is all my might. He stands alone. Surround him.
Yeah, we gotta go to sea, man. I don't know.
Take you all on at once.
are still many left on the other side
shoot.
of the bridge. Let us wait here and have faith that they will reach us.
Damn you! Dare not to make a mockery out of us! I'll kill you myself!
We have no time to waste on the likes of you. Out of our way!
Great hero without equal. A true army of one. That's who Zhang Fei is.
Situation.
The enemy officer
Is that all?
has been defeated.
Come on! Who's next?
Let's go.
Putting on a front to protect your allies is commendable. But you really should give up.
I am a dragon, burning with fury, and I will rip apart any who dare to get in my way!
If my blade was cutting nothing but air, truly formidable.
This is tough, no matter how you slice it.
All my might!
Take this!
Looking rough.
I'm still waiting for a real challenge!
There we go. At least like all our teammates are doing pretty good. So
Liu Bei's forces. Show them no mercy and hunt them down.
With all my might!
come on, man, duel me.
I, Zhuge, shall be your adversary.
With all my might.
There we go. We got his ass.
Sorry. I'll leave this area to you. Hunter down. Take that.
All done!
Where did I go wrong? Things don't look too good. Where did I go wrong?
The enemy officer
Things don't look
has
too
been
good.
defeated.
Come
There's no
on, man.
virtue in dying for so little. I shall retreat and fight another day.
So that's Zhao Yun. I'm glad I positioned reinforcements here. That man is a whirlwind.
An officer? You must be kidding! All my might. The enemy officer.
I hope that I can get to A super quick, cause
I'm still waiting for a real
damn, bro,
challenge!
this freaking fires.
Looking rough.
Let's go.
Looking rough.
Encountering me is the worst thing that could have happened to you.
Let's get serious.
I'm still waiting for a real challenge!
An even match. We must push harder.
Easy.
Take that! This ain't looking good! If we don't bounce back here, we're up for the slaughter!
Bring him down.
Looking rough.
Hunter down. Time to act.
All units.
Oh, bro, like these guys are freaking messing me up right now.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer.
No need to
has been
overextend
defeated.
ourselves.
Let's go.
Let's leave the rest to our reserves.
Oh man, this would have been perfect.
So,
We've arrived at Changban Bridge unscathed.
We should head straight to Lord Liu Bei.
Looking rough.
The enemy officer.
There we go. We freaking launched their asses all the way down. That's what's up.
Wait, Lord Liu Bei? You waited for us!
It's good to see you safe. It's difficult, I know. But hang on a little while longer.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
So, this is everyone now. It seems not all were able to escape unscathed. Still, we must move on for now.
Take that. Take this. Let's go.
We've succeeded in cutting Liu Bei off. It seems our vanguard has stopped them in their tracks.
Take this.
So Liu Bei
Crap, come
intends
on.
to continue down this
The enemy officer
It is
has
a
been
road
defeated.
that can only be traveled while sacrificing people along the way.
What just happened? What just happened? Oh, good.
You're still needed.
The enemy officer
That
has
means
been
I
defeated.
must fall back for now.
All right. Taking care of those trying to cross the bridge. I better go after brother now.
Yeah, this guy is super low health right now.
The battle is more or less going as expected. We should make our way to Lord Liu Bei.
Oh, those are all the peasants right there.
I have returned with your son. He is safe and unharmed.
Xiao Yun! Good to see you back in one piece. You ran through hell for Otto. You have my eternal gratitude.
So you've come. Sorry, but your help is needed here. The enemy officer has been defeated.
I shan't waver.
I believe in you!
All my might.
Good eye. The enemy officer has been defeated.
I won't forget this.
Okay, everything looks good there.
Zhuge Liang, you've made it. Discussions in Jiangxia went well, I take it?
Without issue. Lord Guan Yu should arrive in due time with reinforcements. I will now prepare for Cao Cao's main force. Once we rout their officers,
Let's go. Let's go.
we could start putting our plans into place.
Okay, let me see. There's something's gonna be crazy here.
You're not going to like the outcome of this encounter.
Looking rough.
This will not be allowed to escape. Infested.
All
The
forces
enemy
are to
officer
pursue him with
has
every
been
man
defeated.
available.
Start the advance! Fight us one!
Oh man, okay.
Looking rough.
Ah, come on, bro. How did I miss that?
Take that!
The enemy officer
I failed
has been
somewhere?
defeated.
I shall analyze later. For now, I must pull back.
We've fended off their officers and will begin preparations as instructed by Lord Zhuge Liang.
Yet all of them continue to follow him. The officers, the soldiers, and the citizens alike. All entrusting their lives to a single man. This battle almost defies belief. Is Liu Bei
The enemy
true
officer
danger?
has been defeated.
Is it Cao Cao?
Nice, nice. Come on.
I must ascertain this for myself.
Okay, so that by one guy, it seems like he's helping us out a little bit.
Let's wipe them out while they're confused.
Arrows upon them!
What's going on? An attack?
Shall take you on!
The enemy officer
Excellent display
has
of
been
skill.
defeated.
We shall fight again.
You must hold the line.
Zhuge Liang has done it yet again. Now they'll be forced to take another route. We'll have more time.
My lord, there is something you should know about the mountain pass Cao Cao's forces are taking. There is actually a second route near the pass. I thought it might be of some use.
What? We've cut you off. You're not going any further.
We've managed to cut you off. Now we'll make you realize you can't run any longer.
Let's go. I will not allow you to block our path.
We will break through.
My apologies for the wait. We've come with forces borrowed from Jiangsha.
There we go. Some more troops. Come on.
Are you ready to face me?
Time to act is thorny, but walk it we shall. Thank you for coming. I sense the bond between us strengthened.
It's impressive that you've come all this way with this many civilians. Your abilities may indeed be a threat.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
So that I may fight again another day. I did not have
The
no
enemy
choice
officer
but to
has been
retreat.
defeated.
We've rid ourselves of those troublemakers. Now, we can start preparations in earnest. Everything has gone
Nice,
according
nice.
to plan. Now, we just eliminate the enemy.
Loose at will!
He didn't even see us coming.
He
seem to have gained the upper hand. The tide is turning in our favor. Looking rough.
Let's go. With all my might.
Where did I go wrong? Things don't look too good.
Time to act with all my might. Let's go. I've been waiting for this.
Retreat would be the best option right now.
End this.
Too cocky. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Well, I still can.
Somebody else over here, I think. Yeah.
Harrowing circumstances indeed. I must consider the next step.
Got you. Time to attack.
To have you here is all I need. I am counting on you, now and beyond. Time to act. Hit that. Here you go. Let's go. Time to attack.
So too shall this retreat contribute to our next strategy.
Oh, I thought.
The enemy officer.
I thought I freaking lost that guy, man.
Going my way today. Trust in my skill, maybe next time.
I am Lord Cao Cao's blade. I shall end you here and now, Liu Bei.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I am ready. We will fight for you. Take this. Take this.
Time to act.
Behold my power.
Looking rough.
Get over here, man.
We may not be able to make it through this.
Looking rough.
Damn, bro.
No retreat. I'm sorry. I'm going to withdraw.
We could use some assistance to turn back the enemy.
Take that. Take that. Time to end this.
To lose to the likes of the enemy officer.
I shall pull back for now. However, we shall meet in battle again. What? You're here to help me? Thanks. I owe you one. How about this? Take that. Time to act.
Nice, there we go.
Situation seems favorable. The enemy officer.
We must continue to fight hard.
Counting on you. Time to act. This. I shan't waver.
We're finally through. Now let's go, so that we may continue on our path.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
What is this fog? There's something strange about it.
No, I cannot let Liu Bei go after all. Allowing him to pass would be too great a risk.
This freaking guy, man.
I have lost sight of the path, and of all my comrades. Is this some sort of magic?
So you've come, Zuluan. You mean to protect Liu Bei to the very end, it would seem. Then, better ready yourself. You best be prepared to fight.
Damn, come on.
This is our destiny as guardians of peace.
That man has even compelled helpless citizens into battle.
Oh, what did I do? Come on.
The worst kind of violence. Time to fight this. You would protect
Alright,
him.
come on.
Does your bond with him truly serve as reason enough? What will your path lead to?
Damn.
You are like a puppet, wielding your force for another man's ambitions. Time to finish. How is that different from the Guardians?
Come on, we gotta finish him off right here.
How is Liu Bei any different from the ones who took everything from us? That day of
Right here.
despair has been burned into my mind. The agony, the chaos, it is revealed to me. My new path!
Let's go. What a strange fog. We must seek out Lord Liu Bei.
Why don't you remember? How can you?
Yeah.
This man's tripping, bro. The heck?
Zuluan. It would be a fitting end. But as long as these heroes exist in the world, there will always be someone like me who opposes them. You fool. Heroes who dub their greed conviction and endanger the lives of the defenseless. I will never allow them to do as they wish, for it is our duty to achieve peace in this realm. And if you choose to protect Liu Bei, then this is where our paths diverge. However, I do not yet have the strength to defeat Liu Bei. If you won't kill me here, then my only choice is to flee for now. Do you remember the words Zhuge uttered before her death? Live and create the world we dreamed of. If you really think Liu Bei is a true hero that we can trust to bring our dreams to fruition, then do what you must to make me believe it. But the moment he strays from that path and is deemed unworthy of our trust, the Guardians of Peace will bring him to ruin, no matter how long it takes. Never forget that. Farewell, Zuluan.
I feel like this dude is just misunderstood, like, or misunderstanding everything.
Those who have been long divided
Like, go talk
must
to Liu Bei,
unite,
bro.
while those who have been long united must diverge. Thus has it always been for empires and their people alike. Guardian of peace, the time has come to part ways. One will champion heroes, striving to bring peace to the world. The other will lurk in the shadows, keeping the heroes true to their path. That is the new way of the Guardians of Peace. And thus shall our purpose be fulfilled. This is the last time I appear before you. Well, it is said that the founders of our order were mystical beings, that they had the faces of children, with hair as white as snow, and eyes as blue as the surface of a frozen lake, and that no number of years could ever age them. Zuluan, you must go now. Let your eyes guide you along your true path, and carry all that has been entrusted to you.
The fog has lifted.
Damn, come on. These battles are honestly like so long.
It is time to move
There's
on.
like so much story that goes into it. A lot of strategy too. It's been a long time that I played the other game, so I'm not sure if the strategy... I mean, it's very similar, but definitely this is obviously like a new game, so everything's a little bit more improved and upgraded, I would say.
So, Liu Bei has gotten away. And we still have a major problem, even if we have control of Jing.
It looks like they're off our tail. Though, given what we've lost, it's hard to feel much joy.
Brother.
Lord Liu Bei, please do not be disheartened, for we've never had the luxury of time
to lament. It is true that we've lost much. But because of that, you have gained something much greater, my lord. Precisely so. We will be attempting to put the Longzong plan into action. If it succeeds, your strength will grow to rival that of Cao Cao and Sun Quan. Cao Cao will most likely continue his southward advance. In order to stop him, we must ally with Wu, who also opposes him.
Hold on. You say we're to ally with Wu, but will they be willing to take on Cao Cao?
Judging from what I hear of Wu, they would be likely to prioritize peace within their borders and among their own people. If they are hesitant to fight and opt to surrender, would that not cause everything to fall apart?
Indeed. And I do not intend to drag Lord Liu Biao, nor Lord Sun Quan, into a conflict. Even more so if they are unwilling to go to war.
I am fairly certain that, like us, those in Wu do not wish to see Jing fall into Cao Cao's hands. They must know that he will be their enemy eventually. It may take time for them to decide, but I expect they will stand up and fight. But for now, let us reorganize our forces in Jiangxia. That is the first step.
Alright, we have no skill points right now. I'm probably going to do a little bit of skirmishes or like leveling up maybe. Maybe like 1 or 2 levels after this video. On my own time though.
Ah, it's you. Sorry, but Lord Zhuge Liang is away, and he won't be returning for a while. It is just as you guessed. A man named Lu Su from Wu paid him a visit. He had been looking for a way of securing an alliance with our lord in order to oppose Cao Cao. Although Wu is powerful in its own right, Cao Cao's faction far outstrips them, and having us as allies makes little difference. Given the enormous gap in strength, many within Wu are advocating for surrender. However, if Lord Zhuge Liang's bold plan is to succeed, it is essential for the alliance to come to fruition. As such, Lord Zhuge Liang proposed that he himself would act as an envoy to Wu. I don't know. All I can say is that when I saw him go, I sensed a kind of aura from him, both fierce and resolute. If anyone is capable of stirring Wu's military into action, it's him. Now we must trust in our strategist and wait.
I know a couple people who went with Lord Liu Bei. Hard times ahead for them, it seems.
Yeah, speak to Guan Yu and the others. So, Sang Fei is there.
Someone said a massive army is on its way to Jiangxia.
Yeah, so we're definitely going to do some planning and maybe even ally up with Wu in the next part. I think I'm going to leave it there, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you guys did, please give the video a like and also consider subscribing so you guys can see some more. So, with that being said, I will catch you all in the next one. Have a good one. Peace.